Right now at 5, the search for a father accused in the brutal murder of his teenage daughter in Toledo ends here in Columbus. We were there moments after police were called to Dennison Avenue and shots were fired.
Here was a look at where this all happened right around 10 o'clock this morning. It is right at the corner of Dennison and Second Avenues, right there in Victorian Village. Columbus
Police identifying the suspect as Darnell Jones, who also goes by Darnell Ogletree. This is video as he talked with a reporter from our station in Toledo about the disappearance of his daughter last week. We have that live team coverage right now. Lisa Rontala here with the horrific details of the homicide investigation.
But we're going to start right now at 5 with Steve Levine with details about what happened this morning between police and that suspect.
Well, the shooting happened right behind me this morning here in Victorian Village. Police say Jones, after he was shot, was rushed to the hospital and taken into surgery. He is expected to be okay. SWAT officers were not wounded in this gunfire. And tonight, investigators trying to figure out exactly what happened moments before this shooting. Crime tape wraps around this intersection in Victorian Village Tuesday morning after gunfire is heard by neighbors.
I heard clearly pop, 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 and people talk. It sounded a little bit like fireworks.
Columbus police tell us SWAT officers came into contact with Darnell Jones, wanted out of Toledo, at this intersection at Dennison and Second Avenues. Franklin County court documents we obtained say Jones pulled out a gun and fired at officers.
At some point during the interaction with SWAT officers, I can confirm that an officer did discharge their firearm, striking the suspect.
This is a photo a neighbor provided to us of a gun recovered by police near the shooting scene. CPD telling us officers had started to watch the suspect 2 days ago after learning he may be in the area. Investigators now trying to determine what brought Jones to Victorian Village.
That is one of the things that investigators are actively trying to determine right now, because we don't believe there's any reason for him to be in this specific area in terms of knowing someone or trying to engage in any additional criminal activity.
The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation now taking over the shooting investigation because it involves a Columbus police officer. Neighbors here now waiting to learn what happened.
Living down here in the metro, small petty stuff happens. I mean, they're very surprised this happened on our corner.
I did learn that body-worn camera did record the shooting, and police say it could be released and made public as early as tomorrow. We did reach out to Police Chief Elaine Bryan, requested a one-on-one interview to discuss this with her. We're waiting to hear back. We're live here in Victorian Village. Steve Levine, ABC 6 News.
Steve, thank you very much. Prosecutors up in Toledo filed murder charges on Darnell Jones back on Monday after his 13-year-old daughter disappeared earlier this month.
ABC 6 On Your Side investigator Lisa Rontala is doing a deeper dive into that case. Police are calling this absolutely horrific.
Police in Toledo discovered the body of 13-year-old Kimani Lateeg just over 24 hours ago. They say her father was the last one to see her alive. He even admitted it to reporters last week during a family search for the teen. Featured on a missing persons poster out of Toledo, 13-year-old Kimani Lateeg. And standing next to her grandmother, who was her legal guardian last week, Kimani's father, Darnell Jones, who also goes by Darnell Ogletree. Police say he was the last person to see his daughter alive.
I came over here because she said that if it seemed like somebody was trying to break into the house.
After Kimani's disappearance Sunday, March 16th.
Me and my cousin, we sat over here and we left around like 12:30-ish.
Police say Jones continued to change his story regarding the activities with his daughter and whereabouts. They charged him with abduction Sunday of this week and found the teen's body in a burned-out home the next day.
This case is one of the most horrific cases I ever heard.
According to Police Union President Columbus Police Lieutenant Brian Steele, Toledo Police sent CPD an alert this week that Jones could be in the area.
This is a 14-year-old that was murdered, raped, had her hands cut off, and her throat almost cut off. This is an absolute animal that came into our town.
The Lucas County coroner just determined cause of death for 13-year-old Kimani to be deep cuts to the neck. Court documents out of Franklin County indicate Jones opened fire on Columbus police this morning, causing them to fire back. Jones has been charged with felonious assault and is scheduled to face a judge in Columbus tomorrow. On your side, I'm investigator Lisa Rontala.